Hello and welcome to the show. We are back at Bathurst Island theme park. I'm going to today probably not be building another ride. We're going to work on a sort of a little food court slash shop area. I think we're going to probably use this little space down here. I was kind of tempted by either this space or this little corner. I think we can probably put something else in the corner though. It's not massively spacious over there. So yeah, we're going to do like a little food court area. What I am thinking is, as far as theme-wise goes, actually I should probably explain my thought. As far as theme-wise goes for this park, I would love to have it as an all-car, all-motorsport themed area. The problem is, I'm not the greatest when it comes to building stuff, and you would have to custom build literally like all of your assets, and I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough, I don't have the time either to do it, so instead we're going to go for if we go sci-fi theme. That's what we're going to do. The reason why I want to do this is if we go, sort of down here in the parts, there we are, there are sort of cockpits. There is where are the sort of the hulls and chassis and whatnot. There we go. These hulls and that hull and so on. So you can actually build up your own little spaceships out of the pre-built parts, and that seems like fun to me. So we're going to build up spaceship. Ooh, we could have like a spaceship. I know what we could have. Do we have like a big centerpiece? We have like a big spaceship crash as the centerpiece. That could be quite fun actually to play around with. Ooh, better idea as well. We could have like a little aerial spaceship battle going on in this big corner. That sounds like a lot of fun. We're going to come back to that one. Yeah, we're going to go for a sci-fi theme on this. And what I was thinking of doing is, for our little shop area, was a nice little undercover kind of part. We want that to be as small as possible, I think. So if we kind of build, I say undercover part, if we build like a pathway out here and then across that way, that's going to be playing it really, really close with the roller coaster, but that could work. And then if we come back in, come back in there, maybe it might be a little too close to the what's it called, entrance. So if we have that as our shop. Or our first food court. There'll probably be more food courts to come. There are lots of sort of pre-built stuff. In fact, there's a lot more of these than last time I looked. Wow, there's some cool. That's actually a full-on entrance. You can have like a party entrance. You can have, I think I saw a sci-fi one. That's pretty cool, actually. Yeah, far better than anything I could ever possibly build. In fact, there is a lot of these. In fact, what a little sci-fi food stall going on. That's pretty neat. We're gonna try and possibly do better than that. Probably not do better than that. But this is only like a single. Oh wow, that's that's really cool. Damn it, game! You are far better, or the designers of this stuff is far better than I will be. But it's going to be mine, so you know I'm going to give it a go. I apologise. I'm not as good as the people that built this stuff, but we're going to try. What do we want in here? We want some food. Really, don't we? Let's face it. We want to have a little burger stall. Now, do we want this to be right up against the path here? Oh, maybe we do actually. My thinking being is that we can put some like bins and some benches and so on around the path. So if we have these kind of right back, we'll give it a little bit more space around the entrance. So we have those right back there. Okay, so we want what do we want for drink? Oh, we have energy drinks in here. Yeah, let's go for some energy drinks. Let's go for an information. We can get balloons. What could you possibly want? Got to have a balloon stall. Hot dogs, yeah. Oh, toilets. Toilets will be a useful thing. And a toilet stand. There we go. So that is our little food court area. Moment, nothing particularly spectacular. However, we are going to... What on earth are we going to do with all of this? Building is where we're going to head. Custom buildings. Okay, that's cool. That'll probably come in handy. What we want to do is go filters. Actually, let's go have a look at walls. What have we got in the way of walls? I would really quite like... Well, we can go in filters and we can, of course, set it to sci-fi. What have we got in the way of sci-fi walls going on? Okay, that's quite cool. There are... I'm guessing they don't have it in any of the sci-fi stuff, because there are some lovely little, like, shop surrounds, like these things, that will go around the front of a shop, although... Some of these paths look decidedly wonky for the shops, but there we go. Yeah, these will sit and be a little surround for the shop. I don't think though we have any of the fiberglass stuff. Does it? Big glass windows going on. Maybe metal alloy. Okay, metal alloy shop front. That is what we want there. So, because we don't want these random colours and these random sort of brick ones going on here at all. So, we do... Why are you not letting me... Shift? Okay. Is that right on there? I don't actually... I'm not even 100% sure. It's not letting me place... Oh, crap. I don't want that up there. Oh, bugger. Come back, game. We're all under control now. Metal alloy, spin and drop, and then spin and drop. Yeah, okay, that's working. That's working for the moment. Toilets are going to look a little bit odd because I don't really have another choice on that one. So are they all? Yeah, okay. So that's kind of a solid, clean look to that, and we can probably get some signs up and some other decoration around these, which will work. Now, what I was hoping to do is I had a brief look around at some bits and pieces under the theming. I had spied some of these giant archways. Now, are these going to work? I was thinking we could have these as like the way in to this area, kind of cordon it off with these. They look really, really cool. I do want to have them, though, a little bit further forward. So if we have them a little bit more, it's sort of encroaching. The reason being is if I'm just going to wall along the back here, we can leave a tiny bit of space behind the shops. No one's ever going to see that space, so it's not really anything to worry about. Yeah, so we can have those encroaching down there. Not quite sure what I'm going to do around the back. We'll worry about that, though, when it comes to it. Oh, what we might want to do, actually... Well, before things get out of hand, I probably should have put this sort of crap down. I will point out I'm going to get distracted and remember stuff all at the wrong times and then just sort of go off and randomly do something. I don't really build in a particularly neat order. I kind of just go for it. What is that? Is that our sci-fi bench? Oh, I quite like the sci-fi bench, actually. Right, so let's go. We're going to have a seat looking straight into the toilet, as you do. We're going to kind of put down one of these in front of each of the little shops. That will do. Can we actually have them? Oh, we can have them alongside. I don't really want them alongside at the moment, but never mind. Right. That's looking pretty good. It's also getting really dark. We will deal with lighting at some point. Time, there we go. Time, set lighting, 10 AM. That makes it easier for me. Right, building again. Sorry, we'll get to where we were going. Sci-fi. Sci-fi doesn't actually have like that metal alloy shopfront bit come up, but I do like these. Ooh, okay, I quite like having... Okay, so we can kind of fill these walls with these bits and pieces and make it look interesting and so on. Ooh, I like them. I like them a lot. Okay, they're going to be fun to play with. What's that? Elevator doors? Cool. Do we actually have any walls? What's that? Shielding corner. I don't know what on earth that is, but it sounds cool. Right, that might be stuff to go on the roof. I've kind of got walls going on here. Not very good walls, I would like to point out that. That's not very good. Okay, these walls are crap. These walls are absolutely useless. What have we? We have a drawbridge. Yeah, that's if you're doing a sort of castle. There's a lot of really cool stuff when it comes to castle-y buildings. It looks like all we have green wood. Sure. Let's maybe not really working for the theme here. Portcullis. I'm just fascinated by all of these different things. Yeah, I've got distracted again. I'm sorry. I think we've got to go with the doesn't seem to be. So these have got like proper wall, like a 4-meter wall in this material. There doesn't seem to be an equivalent. I guess if we type metal, if we go there, I guess this is as close as we're going to get the metal alloy stuff. Where is it gone? I don't care about the toilet block at the moment in time. As long as it's working and that's where everything is going, we are fine. So I guess we could use this. I guess what we could do, actually, okay, plan. If we use this, we can then use the, because I believe, the reason why I didn't want to go use the other random stuff is it doesn't necessarily, in fact, what we're going to do, first of all, let's try and make sure that we don't have, we're going to keep everything like this so it doesn't end up on the wonky. If we kind of build this along and then kind of add accents onto it to make it look more interesting, because at the moment this is just literally plain or white wall. Doesn't really even, you know, look like a metal alloy of any sort. However, what we can do is then add stuff along it to make it look more interesting. Yeah? Sound like a solid plan to you? I hope. So we'll just kind of build this along here, all the way along to not quite there. We will, if we put that one in there, and then we can go move. How crap. How do I? Okay, so are we going to duplicate? Can you not? It's not letting me go into the. It should let me go into the advanced mode, but it's not. I think because of the way I built that wall. Okay, so I've kind of cheekily built a large part of it, but now I'm going to have to manually place the last one. Ah, well, I guess at the end of the day, if it saves me some work at least. Right, let's try and match this up, like so, and then fill in all the gaps over there. Voila, so we will have, that will be our little kind of front area. And then what we can do, so I've got to go and have a look and see what bits and pieces we can put on the side here. See if I can be happy with this. Actually, probably not even going to be in here, is it? We're going to have to go. We'll have to go into buildings, aren't we? Oh wait. Sci-fi, I guess. I also stick up Planet Coaster parts, just so I'm kind of curious to see. That's a terminal. Ooh, Bleepy Bloopy Station. Yes, I want that along here. Yes, okay, that's looking more like it. And I guess we could have sort of these parts as well. So if we... Oh, I didn't ever want to do that. Well, okay, it's going at that angle. That's fine. I wanted to put these along. Ooh, idea. Let's have those either side of the Bleepy Bloopy Station. Spin you round. This is random ideas that are coming to me as we build this. Sort of somewhere like so, yeah. Relatively pleased with that. And then we've got... we could have some windows-looking bits along here as well, couldn't we? Yeah, that's cool. And then I guess we could put in... what are you? Ooh, what if we were to do... it's a little bit too tall. What are you? I don't know what you are. Ooh, vents. There's going to be like the most random higgledy-piggledy amount of stuff stuck on the side of a kind-of-ish spaceship-looking, let's say spaceship-looking thing. Building. Ooh, another Bleepy Bloopy Station. I like it. That can go in there, and then shall we finish it off with... ooh, some elevated doors. Yes, I actually quite like that. So if we have that... oh, we're going to go to special mode, aren't we? Yes, I will remember the keys, like all the shortcut keys for all of this stuff, and then we can have this along here. Actually, no, maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, what are you? Just a spiky bit. We can stick up that over there. I'm kind of randomly slapping these around. There's no real particular order to what I'm doing at the moment. That's probably going to annoy some people. But it kind of... In some ways, it kind of looks better if you don't... Well, for me, when it comes to me building something, it looks better if I don't really think about it and just go for it. Yeah, I'm actually really pleased with that. What was a dull metal wall, it now looks a lot better. Okay. Hello, everybody in there. Ooh. Other important thing that we should probably do. Staff. Yes, janitor. Let's go and drop some of you around. Oh, we should probably have a mechanic as well, just in case. Roller coaster breaks down. That was something I was meant to do. I've just remembered. I don't know how far we're into the video. 15 minutes in, I think. I can just about see my laptop. Naming of roller coaster again. I'm just going off track slightly, but this is vaguely important. Naming of roller coaster. Yes, thank you for all the suggestions on the name for this. I liked a lot of them. There are loads of really good ones. There was a lot of them naturally around rolling that I will come back to. The roller coaster that I chose, of course, I wanted to use this type of roller coaster because, you know, it's a car. And it's about the only vehicle, well, certainly the only car-based ride that we have. However, the downside of using this sort of roller coaster, it can't invert. I haven't built this, as this because that's how I wanted it. This was, I couldn't invert it, basically. So calling this something to do with rolling seems a little bit of a waste of time. I have some clever ideas for roller coasters to come in the future that we shall see in the coming episodes, potentially. So yeah, not going to call this anything to do with rolling, as it doesn't roll. However, my favourite name that I saw was the Spirit of Bathurst. That is what it shall be named. We'll get to work on building like a little entrancy bit for it. Maybe today. We'll see how it goes in building this this monstrosity of a building. However, yeah, that is going to be called the Spirit of Bathurst. I thought that was a really, really cool name. So yeah, let's get back to building, shall we? Hello, Freeze. What went on there? It's not really too keen on me searching through here, apparently. Metal alloy wall, 4 meters. That will do the job. Please, please, please let me fit that. Oh, thank God for that. There was a small bit of panic going on, I'm going to be honest. Small bit of panic that wasn't going to work. Thankfully, it will. And that makes my life a lot easier. So I guess we can just sort of spam along here and then up to there, perhaps? Because we're going to have to then bring the wall around. Yeah, so if we spin that way... Does that look okay inside? Not quite. Okay, we'll end the... that might have to shunt in a little bit. Okay, let's get rid of these end bits, because I'm not quite sure what we want to do with that. Right, metal alloy wood. If we just click done up there, so we can get out of the whole sort of quick build. Very, very useful when you're building large, regular-shaped stuff. When you're building irregular-shaped things, like I am here, doesn't quite work out as nicely. Okay, I kind of quite like that, sort of cutting in slightly there, because it looks a little... No, stop. Stop going into that mode, game. I know... So, working with... Oh, God's sake. Working with these bits means that it loves to try and instantly build stuff for you, which is great and everything. However, can be a little bit of a pain when you are trying to custom build stuff, at angles so that you want it to go at yourself. So there, build that. You see, I don't want you to give me another bit unless you fancy putting it in there, which of course you don't. You're going to be arsey about it, because I'm going to want to put that in there. Let's just go into this mode immediately. There's no point trying to faff. Like so. Excellent. That can go up there, and then we can scoot that along. It's not quite in line at the top. Down a little bit. Oh, not quite. Perfect. Ha-ha! Then, how does that look? So the more important bit is how does it look from in here? If we go, is it T? Ah, there we go. T brings up our little free camera. If we go done, get rid of that. Stop sort of flashing stuff up. Ah! Excellent. Guess think Sprint 500 or Spirit of Bathurst. Hold on, we can change that. Let's get out of free camera for a second. We can customize. No. Where do I name? Is there a way to name? There must be a way to name the roller coaster. What am I not seeing here? Not sure. I'll faff about with that later. Basically, I'm sure there is a way to actually properly name the roller coaster. Right, back to our little... I don't even know what to call it. Little space station area. That's what I'm going to go with. Right, let's go and sort this out. So what we had on the other side was we had it just so that it cut next to that stationy bit, and then we're going to have to keep clicking done, I think. There might be a shortcut that I'm missing to stop it doing this, and if there is, I apologise on that one. But yeah, as far as I can see, there is no way of getting the bloody thing to figure out what on earth I am doing. Can I be clever here? If we spin you round that way, yes I can. Right, the reason why I'm doing this is it makes it easier for me to line it up with the other wall, so if I leave that there, it should now be perfectly in line when I put a wall in the other side. Done. Metal alloy wall. Spin you around there. Excellent. And then we should be able to just slide that back into the gap. That is looking pretty spot on, I would say. Now, if it's going to have the textures slightly wonky, I'd rather have textures slightly wonky on the outside than on the inside. So we will, I think, just bring that back ever so slightly. And I'd say that that is done. Go away. Done. Right. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Pretty pleased with it. It looks a little bit dodgy on the outside there. I'm not sure there's much I can do about that. Maybe I could just find something to cover it up. Okay, I've got distracted again. Yeah, I guess we could put some... I haven't even put any trees around yet. There will be trees, honestly. Beech tree... Yeah, I guess we could probably put something like that in the gap there, just to kind of distract. I don't know if there's any sort of sci-fi trees or any... Yeah, okay, there's no... That could work, actually. We could just run a pipe up the side. Yeah, okay, we can cover it with something. There's no sort of sci-fi, futuristic-y sort of trees or alien planet sort of trees. A little bit of a shame. However, that is the way that it goes. Good shot. Oh, good shot from everybody. Right into the litter bin. Well done. Janitor might want to get on that one at some point. Is anyone actually using my bloody benches? I put them down there and nobody gives a crap about them. Typical. I don't actually know how you build roofs on here, I will be honest. So that's what we've got to get onto next. I'm assuming... I don't know if it works, quite how it works. I'm assuming if I then go and grab that, can we go and then place it across? Because, I mean, I'll be okay with having this as a rooftop. How do we... Why are you now... Okay, are you not going to let me flip it? I think I might have broken something somewhere. Maybe it's just that piece doesn't like... metal alloy wall, there's curves and so on. Curved wall, that's the wall, that's the shop front. No, okay, so it doesn't seem to... Ah, okay, I know what I've done, I think. I was happy working with the giant wall piece, that's the one. I think what I've done was use world axis, is that the one, or is it that one that we want? Oh no, okay, so this does only... Go that way. That's odd. Yeah, because I mean, this is going to... I don't really want to use this bit, though. It's just going to look out of place, I think, if we use this for the roof. Bugger, why does that not work? I swear that was something that would work. Apparently not. Well then, I guess we're on to building with these bits. I mean, they're about the right size, I guess, which is okay. Right, so if we then just drop that down enough... Ooh, that's going to be a little bit of a tight squeeze on trying... I guess what we could do is, if it doesn't quite look right, we could go back and kind of give it a border around the outside so that it is deliberately taller than the roof. And that could kind of work. See, there's a slightest bit of difference there. I don't know why that would... Why is that not all the same height? Because if I now bring that up there, I guess that will work, won't it? I might have to come back to that one that's a little bit on the wonky. We can fix it, though. We can fix it. I think it's actually be quite a cool roofing. I am relatively pleased with this. It's just a shame that I can't now quickly build across and fill in all the gaps. I've got to do it all a little bit manually. But never mind. And I guess we can have that going into there. That will work. Make sure there's not a gap there, though. Fantastic. And then we just sort of build it back. And this should all be now at the right height. So, if we scoot it back, and scoot it back another one. Right, what we will do... We'll come back to that side. It will work, that's the good news. It will work, but it's going to look a little bit weird. So, the plan will be to do it a little differently. That's fine, I can work with that. Let's just try and not leave too many gaps up here. We can also, again, cover up this crap on the roof. We might stick a whole bunch of stuff up here to make it look a little bit more, you know, like a roof, really. So that's okay, we can work with that. We can go in there, and then I guess we build another lot back, and we're going to have to do something with the edge. Unfortunately, that's the issue with having a patterned tile like this one, is that there is a noticeable repeating pattern. Let's just cancel that because that's got to move back a little tiny bit because it's not quite going to tessellate across nicely. I think we were good where it was. It's just filling in that gap that's the problem, and now I've got to go find the damn thing again. What was it? It was metal something. Metal alloy, no, not that one. It was that one. Excellent. Okay, so if we bring you across, drop you down just to the point where you're phasing through, and pull it back up again. Like so. That will work, I think. That might be a little bit too high. Maybe. There. Okay. And then that will look okay. Right. Our little cafe area, food court area, mini space station area is coming along nicely. Yeah, this is not quite perfectly aligned, and I apologise for that. This is just being done to the best of my abilities. And that's just the way things go with me. I am afraid. I wish I could say it was more than that, but there we have it. Crap, I could have kind of done with the roof being at the level of the thing. Well, we'll just have to find something else to fill that gap. I can work with, again, we can use something to make that gap a lot less noticeable. Voila, how does it look like from the inside? Again, we'll check this from a person perspective. If we ignore the giant hole that's not going to be there, how does the roof look in here? Yeah, actually, not too bad. Not too bad. It's going to be really dark any minute now when when we go to put the when we sort of finish off the roof. Oh, let's go back to not free camera and spin this around and bring it across. This is actually looking a lot better. Like, I kind of had a vague idea of what I wanted to do with this food court, but this has actually turned out a lot better than I ever thought I could build. So I'm quite happy with this. I think it actually does look quite good. I really like the front bit. I really like all of the bleepy bloopy stuff around the front. There's still space for a little bit more detail perhaps on that. The roof is going to be a little bit of a bugger, I fear, to do. Is that going to be... Oh, man, that's not going to be wide enough. We're going to have to go... Was it this one? Here? Yeah, if we go for... I don't actually quite know what that... Well, I know it's changing the axis that it's rotating compared to, but yeah, I'm not quite sure what gives with that, but never mind. In fact, actually, if that sits along there, it will cover up quite nicely, I think. It will look the part. Maybe one more down? No, up there. Yeah, okay, I'm pretty pleased with that. That works. That works really well. It's just now if we're going to have a little bit of an overlap when we get to the end, which I think we probably will. Never mind. We can work with that. God, I'm not. I might save this all as a blueprint, and if we have to do a food court again at the other end, which we probably will, I'll just copy and paste it down because bugger it, is it difficult to build. I mean, I love that Planet Coaster lets you do this. You know, I think it's incredible that Planet Coaster will let you literally build completely and utterly custom building. That worked out really well, tessellating that all across amazingly. There we go, look at that. That is really looking the business at the moment. So if we come down here, it is still very light around. I know there are a couple of gaps that we need to remove, but that is surprisingly light in there. I'm not quite sure how the sunlight is getting in. Maybe it's special metal alloy. Now, we need to go and do something about this top bit. If we go sci-fi, do we have any... Ooh, something like this is kind of ideal, I think. If we spin it around... Yeah, is that going to look cool in that gap? Is that going to go fit? Again, we can make the most of stuff sort of phasing through each other. I was kind of hoping for like a big unit sort of thing to go in here to cover it up. Oh, are we still in free camera? I think we were. Don't know. I'm not quite sure about it, I'm going to be honest. Not quite sure what we want to cover, whether we want something quite that big. Let's get rid of it for now. Oops, scenery, come back scenery tab. I I really wish it would let you save what you were looking for. Something. Whoa, bloody hell! That's. Well, I think we've found what's going on the top of the roof there. Look at that. Okay, that's going to make things more interesting around here. Yes. Yes, that is fantastic. I was not thinking it was going to be that large. That is ridiculously massive. Oh, got electrical cables and everything. Whoa, bloody hell. That's a giant turret as well. What's that? Ooh, I'm finding stuff to play with. This is good. Ooh, we got a little repairy droney stuff. Fantastic. Ah, cargo crates. That will do. That will do. I was hoping for like a little, I say air conditioning unit, but like a sci-fi version of it. Yeah, apparently we don't really have a sci-fi version of that, so I bet a giant cargo container will do the job, perhaps? Yeah, I'm just trying to think of how I want it to sit. You're not going to be wide enough, are you? Bugger. It's not wide. Not wide enough at all. What on earth can we put in there? Cargo, no, that's not going to work. Canisters. But again, it's going to look a little bit dodgy, I think, from down. I think I might have been better off, you know, with this damn thing. Let's go and spin it around. Oh, okay, I want to remember that what buttons do what. It would be helpful. So if we just kind of barrier it off here. Okay, it's not going to look too pretty from the outside, but I think it will do the job. If we just scoot down here, free camera, zoom, zoom, zoom. Yeah, that looks cool. That looks cool. Balloons! Balloons! Wow, there's some really good throwing going on from everybody. Hey, nobody's missed at all. Also, you have quite cool hair. Oh, I wonder if there's going to be a guy with FailRace hair. That would be fantastic. Whoever you are, we shall find you if you come into the park. I mean, you kind of got FailRace-ish shirts going on there. Whoa, we've fallen out through the wall again. Right. I'm really, really pleased with all of this. What we're going to have to do is fight around with the camera a little bit. Oh, come. Oh, bugger. We have to do something a little bit with the area inside. Also, that generator is way falling off the back of everything. So you can go over there. Amazingly, we only lost $395 last month. Now, while I am playing this in sandbox mode, it does actually still keep track and tell you the money you've earned, which is quite cool. Oh, bugger, is it a little bit too big to fit on my my building? It'll do. It's slightly less falling off the back and now just going to fall off the front. Nah, there's space for it. Oh, it actually makes the roller coaster more exciting because there's more scenery to go around. I'm getting distracted again. Well, I know what we were building. We were putting on the barriers. I should probably remember the name of it. It'd make greeble fence, I think. That's how that's pronounced. Who knows? Spin that around. I'm leaving everything on angle snap at the moment, simply because when I'm building something like this that is, you know, a square, makes life a lot easier in, you know, keeping everything aligned. So, yeah, for now, angle snap is staying on. I know you can, of course, spin stuff around freely, which is great for building custom stuff. However, for the sake of this, I am not. Can we... No, I'm going to select everything because it's a little bit wonky, this one. What we want to do, probably get off of this tool, get off of the... There we go, right. So if we go X and just shunt that along ever so slightly, then we'll shunt this one along to match. That should hopefully then line up a little bit better, a little bit more even. Happier with that. Okay, now we can dart inside. Hello everybody, how are we going? It's absurdly light in here, so let's go and set the lighting to 2 AM. Right, that's more like it. Now I get a little bit more of a sense of what it should be like in here. So, we can go and play around with the lights. I don't know what props we're actually going to get in terms of... what are we going to get in terms of lighting? Oh, I don't want props. We want lights. Okay, so there are no sci-fi lights. That's disappointing. Box light, perhaps? Bamboo torch inside the spaceship. Oh, this is gonna be a real... I should have put the roof on. I should have done the lighting first, because this is gonna be a real arseache to to light up. Crap, there is literally nothing in the way of sci-fi lighting. That's a little bit disappointing. I wasn't quite prepared for that. I guess, what have we got? Street lamp's not really going to fit inside here, is it? I guess we've got to go for the little box lights. Yeah, I guess the closest thing we're going to get to sci-fi lighting around here. So, yeah, how on earth are we going to do this? If we have... Okay, so if we have one on the way in, if we can spin and point you downwards... Yeah, is that... Oh, that's not really downwards, is it? Spin, face that way. And then I guess we could probably put you a little bit up. Maybe not quite that far up, though. Come back, camera. Sort of like that. Sort of just poking out of the ceiling. It kind of has the sci-fi look enough. About as good as I'm going to get, really, with lighting in here when there is so little in the way of options. Now, we will, of course, put in a bunch of sort of neon lights for the shops and so on. That I can do. Oh, now we're gonna have to. This is really fiddly. Trying to build lights indoors is really not particularly easy. Kind of want to keep everything lit up. So if we kind of just sort of chase it along, and then we'll we'll move it until there's a gap in the until there becomes sort of a shadow like there, and then we'll place that one, and then we'll move it along, and then do the same for the next. That will work. I'm okay with all of this at the moment. There's probably a better way to light it all up. There's probably an awesome sci-fi style light somewhere that I haven't come across. This is just going to have to do, I think. For now, I'm trying to look, trying to get these as equally positioned as possible by judging their shadow's position. And across a little bit more. That's way too far. That will do. Kind of missed the ability to pop people's balloons, though. Which Roller Coaster Tycoon game was it? It might have even been a Theme Park Inc. game where you could pop people's balloons and then they go and buy another one. And it was a cheeky way to get people to spend even more money in your park. God, I can't remember if it was Roller Coaster Tycoon. It could have been an older Roller Coaster Tycoon game, or could have been a theme park. I don't remember. I've played plenty of these sort of games, and I love roller coaster or park builders. Who doesn't really love a good theme park builder? How does that look in here? Considerably better, and I think this has got the theme, the style we're going for. Do we have signs? Aha! This is what we want. Are these light up signs though? I don't really know. Hot dog squad sign. So okay, maybe not quite like that. Hot dog squad sign. That could be quite cool. Okay, we could have that. Oopsie, we want to rotate. It doesn't really produce very much in the way of light. However, we have that. Spin that around like so. Not quite like that though. Spin that around like there, and then we can move it along. Ooh, which side do we want it? Do we want it that side? In fact, that's a really tall sign. Do we want it that side, or do we want it at the front? Okay, no, maybe not. Maybe we go for one. Ah, it's not neon, though. I want neon signs. I like neon signs. Neon signs are cool. Is there an option to search for neon signs? I don't really know. Okay, so we were better off with that. Okay, I do quite like that sign. Maybe we put it over there for now. The music has started playing. I don't know where on earth from. So that can be the hot dog sign. Balloons? Balloon sign ain't going to fit in here. Sorry, no sign for you, balloon shop. What have we got? Oh, crap. A lot of these... there was an energy drink. That was a memento shop. So there's an energy drink one. I'm amazed the energy drink one doesn't have a big neon flashing sign. Although, again, might be looking in the wrong area. To miss, perhaps? I think it's going to be a random tat, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I'm really surprised there's not more big neon signs going around. Well, we do have sort of this one here for the... I guess we could kind of light them up ourselves. Ooh, okay, what we might do... if we have one of these like outside, that would be quite cool. We need to really work on the lights outside. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do about them. However, we do need to do something with them. So if we have like one of these... I got distracted again. I was building the signs inside, but if we have one of these kind of advertising out here. You know, that would make sense, I think. I do actually really like the building. I love that all of these little terminals have lit up as well. I think that's really, really cool. What other shops? Okay, so we've got Chief Beef up this end, which is going to need, you know, or is going to want a sign at least. If it's not going to be a neon one, it's going to want a sign, you know, at the front. So we'll put that up there. Can we scoot that down a bit? Not really. Do you have a smaller sign anywhere? No, we don't really. Damn it! This is really, really, really irritating. I guess what we could do. I can't really do much about covering up the protruding prongs on this one, can we? Oh, let's not go through there. So we also want a gulpy sign, which is, I think, going to be a better fit. Possibly like that. Okay, it's going to protrude a little bit, but it's not too terrible. So that can go there. You've got no lights at all in your little shop. Poor guy. Which one is it? Oh, it's the information kiosk. Maybe we just stick like a... what are these? I don't even know what these are. What? Oh, crap. Right, okay, so these are... Oh, no. Come back. Free camera, I think we're going to have to go to work in here. So, typical, the bloody info kiosk has... like info kiosk, the cash register has a neon-y sign. Has a first aid one. Ooh, okay, no, that's way bigger than I was expecting. I was kind of looking for a standing sign. That's really, really big. That's really big as well. I was looking for a little... We got a little sign to go for... I was looking for a generic Planet Coaster thing that I could put above the info kiosk. Nope. Apparently not. And then we've got a balloon shop, which would be this one, which is way, way, way too big. I wonder if we could have... I guess we could have like a sign outside on top of the place. That could be quite cool, actually. You could... Again, I'm having more thoughts. There is a way. Bugger if I know how to get to it again. There is a... like, custom signs you can do. So you can write... Maybe it's not here. Maybe it's under building, then. Sign? Where was it? Wall signs. There we go. Ha-ha! Found the buggers. Right, because these can be used for, hopefully, aha! We have got neon-y signs. I could do with it being a little bit smaller, though. I could do with them being a lot bloody smaller. Right, that is good. That is good for us. Go away sign. So that's the... we've got the lit ones, only they are giant. Oh, for God's sake. That's quite cool. Okay, fantastic. I didn't know there was like 2 categories of wall sign. Aha! Right, Chief Beef, I'm afraid your sign is going to be a little bit squished by the... It's not going to be a little bit squished by the thing anymore because you have got a proper... Oh, this is fantastic news! Fantastic news indeed. We're done with that. We're going to get rid of that sign though. Right, okay, so we need a... is it Gulpy? I think yes, it is Gulpy. They've got to have... If we've got a bloody great big neon sign going on... True, okay, that's a little bit too... we could do with working on some smaller signs, guys. We could do with... Wow, that's massive, massive signs. No, way, way, way too big. Oh, for God's sake. Like, I don't need this bigger a sign. I guess we could stick it in somewhere, maybe, but just a moment. No, that's not going to work. Right, we can. I guess we can make our own custom little signs around here. Do we have anything that's sort of sci-fi-y? Sci-fi-y? Whoa! Again with the ridiculous size of. Okay, that's quite cool. It's quite cool that all the rides actually got their own little... Oh, we've got proper little sci-fi wall signs as well. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, the info kiosk has closed down. Oh, the vendor has shut. I think he might not have been too happy about the lack of light going on in there. So if we go information, then look at that. That's quite cool. And then we can choose a text. I don't really know what text. Racing? Yeah, okay. We can have black and orange. Yeah, that kind of works for me. Do we go for... I actually don't quite know what that is changing. Perhaps the background? Information. I don't know why this got shut down. Why did that close? I don't know why the information kit, other than the fact that it's not being used. Oh, okay. The information kiosk is it only sells. Okay, the information kiosk might be a little bit pointless in that. It only sells priority passes, which we don't use at the moment, but we might do at some point, so bugger it. I kind of want to keep everything of the same theme. The problem is I really like these big neon signs, and I only have some. Oh no, what am I doing with that? Go away, go away. Yeah, that's a little bit of it's a little bit of a shame because we haven't got like a decent one. We've got one for the hot dog place, one for the chief beef. We haven't really got anything for the balloons, and we did have an energy sign, but that is gone. I guess what we could do, if we had this here and then spun it that way around. Oh, not that way around. Spun it out that way. And then brought it out like so. Because it's such a giant sign that doesn't really quite work. I don't think there is a way to scale them either. As far as I'm aware, there is not a way to scale the signs down. Okay, so if we go back into, I guess, scenery, signs and advertising. Was that where we found the little... gulpy sign. Yes, was it that one we were using, or was it that one? Okay, it was this one that we were using here. Oops. Yeah, I mean, it's going to have to do for now. I would like to have all neon signs. Sadly, it does not seem to be the case. The game is not going to let me at the moment, so that can do in there. Information over there. Then we can... I want... No, I don't want that. I want to click on the bloody sign. Are you going to let me click on the sign? Just so... No. Okay, I don't think we're ever going to be able to click on that sign, so that's just going to be stuck there for all eternity. And that's just a giant, giant sign. Okay, so the balloons are going to have to deal with that one for now, because screw it, we're free! We're outside again. That's nice. Yeah. There we go. I think... Oh, the roller coaster's broken down. Does that mean everyone's going home now? Well, get the camera out, because I don't even know. Did I buy a mechanic? Probably not. Mechanic, need you to go fix the roller coaster, because the only thing that's here is broken. Right. That is our little building. There's been some faffing around with signs. I'm still not 100% sure about... We're going to finish it off. There's a little bit more detail to do inside. For now, though, that is going to be it. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. And until next time, goodbye.